Students access CTE 360 using the URL that the district will provide them. Typically has some form of a abbreviation for the school, a period, and then cte-360.com. At the login screen, students can either log in with a manually created username, email, or password, or if enabled, they can also log in with the single sign-on options through Google or Microsoft, provided the email address we have on file for the student matches what they use to log in. I'm going to go ahead and log in now, and as the student logs in, the first screen that they will see is their profile. This will list some information about the student, their graduation year, grade level, and their account information. The first email address listed here will be the one provided by the school in most cases, and students do have the option to specify a post-graduation account that can be used to access the information in the system after graduation. To make any changes to that, they can click on the graduation cap here and either change or add a new email address and specify a password to be used. They'll also see a percentage of completion of any tasks for any programs in which they were enrolled. They'll also be able to view any industry certifications earned, and if there was an upload of a file, they can click the link here to download it. And then on the right, they can view their task lists, and those can be viewed in either the state format, the school task list format, or if there were any school-wide tasks that were used, they can also view those here. And then each of the tabs here will have any access to anything else that the student has earned, like badges, if they were enrolled in work-based learning, or if they completed the career exploration, they can see their results here. Test scores will show any any standardized test scores that were added for the student. And if we have any historical grade information, that can be uploaded. If they're currently enrolled in courses in your student information system, those will show here. And then we also show who has viewed their profile, as well as any IEP information. Under careers, students can also access some additional things. If they go to articulation, this will list any articulation agreements with post-secondary that the district has shared for this student based on the program that they're enrolled in. They can complete the career exploration by choosing this option. If they've previously completed it, it will show results that match of occupations that match their interest, and at any time they can retake this self-assessment. They choose areas of interest as well as the level of preparation they're willing to do outside of school. Occupations will list just those that are related to the program that they are enrolled in. And if we go to portfolio, this is the career portfolio information that this student has entered. And if they have anything here for their resume, letters of recommendation, if they've created any best works, even after graduation, they can modify this information, any awards or future-ready components. And this also will give them access to the public view of this information. If they click on this link, this will provide a unique URL that this student can then share with potential employers. Again, even after graduation, they'll have access to this. So this will take the information that they entered on the previous screen and give a public site to where that information can be obtained if they have any certifications, any references that they provided, their best works, etc. If the student was enrolled in work-based learning, if they click on this, this will give them access to any searching for potential opportunities that may be of interest to them. They can also click the eligibility tab here if an application is set up. They click on the forms tab, they can see any forms that were previously submitted, if there were any that they were a signer of, or if they are required to complete any forms, they will be listed here as well. If any learning guides were created for the student, they will show here. This lists any tasks that have been created with a lesson plan. And if I click onto their schedule, this is typically used for work-based learning purposes. If they have an experience, they can use this to enter their work schedule. And under student progress, the student can access any industry certifications, so they can either upload or update those here, or if the teacher has uploaded it for them, they can see any that were entered. Student can also go to tasks to see their task list, where they also have the ability to propose a grade. So if I were the student, I could click propose grade, and if I feel that I deserve a particular score, I could enter in a reason why. And they can also then upload evidence. So if this were a particular task, you see this one was remove and reinstall an engine, ODP2, or new vehicle. So if they took photos of that process or completed any type of assignment that they wanted to use as evidence of mastery of this task, they could upload that as well, and the teacher will be able to see that and then either approve or reject that proposed grade. All proposed grades will show with these vertical stripes or diagonal stripes, and will then be marked as solid once the teacher approves those grades. And then finally, under upcoming events is just a view of a calendar and a list view of anything that is entered the student should be aware of. Under the drop-down in the upper right corner, the student can reset their password or log out, but that is essentially the access that a student with CTE 360 will typically have.